Welcome back to Buzz TV and Legacy of Leaders. I'm Jack Sears, your host. When we get together, we visit with interesting, innovative, and dynamic individuals who are doing great work in leadership in our community. And this morning, it's my privilege to have Rhianna Scyster with the Jacksonville Urban League Young Professionals Association. Welcome to this show.
Thank you, Jack.
Yeah, good. So tell us, I know that before we get into the Urban League and the Young Professionals, that that is your community service, but how do you pay the bills?
Right. So serving as president, you would think it was a full-time job,
Right.
but it's not. My full-time job is for an organization called 90 Forward.
Okay.
And we're a small nonprofit with a big mission to end systemic racism in Jacksonville.
Oh, what a timely, yes.
Yeah. So we do that through volunteerism, events, hosting race cards, which is an opportunity for critical dialogue.
Okay, outstanding.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that your work in the nonprofit sector also dovetails nicely into your work with the Urban League, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So tell us about, I'm familiar with the National Urban League, the Jacksonville Urban League, but this is the first I'm learning about a Young Professionals. Tell us about it.
I'm excited to tell you.
Yeah.
So the National Urban League is like our big branch,
Okay.
all 50 states. And then you kind of go down into the smaller sector of Jacksonville Urban League.
Okay.
And you branch off a little bit more for Jacksonville Urban League Young Professionals.
All right.
So we are a group of 21 through 40-year-olds who are passionate about empowering our community, whether that be through community service, volunteerism, or civic engagement is one of the really key things that we try to get young professionals involved in. And so that age group, 21 through 40, is really hard to engage. We're the lowest when it comes to community service, when it comes to philanthropy, when it comes to board service. And so the purpose of Young Professionals is to really get that group involved and engaged as is possible.
Being in a leadership role that you are, have you given any thought to why in that young of age it's difficult to engage?
Yeah, and I think what's hard is that there are so many things competing for that attention.
Okay.
We work full time, we just got out of college, we're building a family, we're buying homes, and it is so hard to get committed to something that you may not see the outcome immediately, right? We live in a really fast world, and if I work hard for my check, I want my money, right?
Okay.
But if I do community service, I might not see the direct impact of that for a long time.
Okay.
And so I think we're competing with a lot, and the outcome is long term.
How do you think you can balance all that? You seem to fit the age market for the young professionals. How do you balance that?
It's a passion.
Okay.
To me, doing the service is the reward.
Okay.
And I think I grew up around that. I learned that from my parents. I learned it from my family. And so it's something that is really deeply ingrained. And it's really hard to teach. So all I can do is just say, hey, it's fun. I promise to really see the impact and the people that you do touch the lives of. And I think it's just really hard to teach that.
Sure.
It's an internal drive and passion for community.
We hear a lot on this show when we talk about leadership that passion is key to leader sustaining. And clearly I can hear in your voice and see that you are passionate about what you're doing with 904 Forward.
Thank you.
And also with the Urban League Young Professionals.
Thank you.
So if someone out there wanted to engage or join or even learn more about your organization, how would they go about doing that?
So 90forward.org is our direct website for work.
Okay.
But Jacksonville Urban League Young Professionals is really active on social media. Our Instagram is JacksUrbanLeague_YP, which is a lot. And then Facebook is just Jacksonville Urban League Young Professionals. And so you can get plugged in every month with Urban League. We do a social, a community service, and a general body meeting every single month at the Jacksonville Urban League office. And so we're not hard to find.
Okay.
We hope that people will get engaged and get connected with us.
Well, I hope they will too. So, Rhianna, thank you for your leadership
Thank you.
in both organizations, because it truly is impacting a legacy for the quality of life that we all enjoy here in North Florida.
Thank you.
So thanks for being with us.
Absolutely.
That's it, folks. That's the time we have this morning for Legacy of Leaders. If you'd like to see this interview and learn more about the Jacksonville Urban League Young Professionals and 904 Forward and many other great things that are happening in our community, be sure to visit us at iwannabuzz.com. Until we get together next time, have a great day, stay healthy, and treat each other as you would like to be treated.